Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your April reading. I know we're a little bit late. I'm not going to give it any excuses. Everybody knows this energy has been really difficult. So let's just get into it. Let's just get into the reading. April has a lot of twists and turns in it. Just kind of like what we've already sort of been through this year. You guys are, during this time of year, super focused on building, bringing things into your life. That Mars and Saturn square in in Aquarius. Mars, Saturn conjunction in Aquarius. Wow, if I could get it right. Brought some tension and anger to the surface when it came to your family life, to be quite honest. You probably found in a lot of ways that in the same way that other people aren't showing up for you, you may not be showing up for yourself either. It's almost as if these people are making you see, by treating you poorly, they're making you see how you are treating yourself poorly. You're not even giving yourself the time of day. Six of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Knight of Swords. So the new moon and full moon, let's talk about the Aries Libra axes for you. So it's 12th house. It's 12th house, 6th house, right? So in your physical Aries 6th house versus your mental Libra 12th house, there's this battle going back and forth. With the Aries new moon on the 1st of April, we were really asked to show up for ourselves and be warriors for ourselves. And on that axis, the Aries side is the I am and the Libra side is the relationship side. And so if we're not balancing ourselves out in that way, it's going to become extremely stressful. And if you're in a relationship with people that you're constantly giving to them, right? Six of Pentacles is always asking you, where are you placing your energy? Are you giving it to people, places, and things that want to give back to you? Or are you getting your heart broken? And when you say no, when you stop giving yourself to other people, how do they treat you? Are they coming after you because all this time, all you did was just give yourself to them? So Aries was really paying attention, and you may even recognize that it affected your health, like your physical health, when people were not being kind to you because your mental status was also, sort of when our physical isn't doing well, our mental status isn't doing well. When our mental status isn't doing well, we can't take care of ourselves physically. It just goes hand in hand. That's what the 6th house, 12th house axis is. So after the aggressive beginning of the month, and also remember that we are in Taurus, we're in the Taurus eclipse, we're Taurus Scorpio eclipse season, right? So your full moon eclipse is going to be so today is the 8th. It's literally going to be in a month and a week, right? 5 weeks from now is when your eclipse is going to be happening. And really paying attention to not, how do I want to put this? There's got to be self-care. There's got to be you placing yourself in positions and situations and the stuff to take care of you, right? You have to pay attention to that part too. And it's so easy for us to get lost. So the aggressive beginning of the month, and then we come down to the bottom row. We have the High Priestess. Big sigh of relief. We have the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Magician. And honestly, you guys, I feel like the stuff that was revealed up here, all of the ways that you give and give and give and give and give, and then the stuff that was really revealed to you told you a lot about what what you want your future to look like. And I think it sort of like snapped you into a reality of, I really need to stop focusing on all of the ways that everybody in my life is trying to distract me from what it is that I need to be doing. And what is it that you need to be doing? You need to be going within. You could be dealing, we have a lot of Pisces energy going on. And so you could be dealing with the Pisces energy, or this could just be the Pisces energy that you're dealing with, really, that we all are. But we have the High Priestess, we have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Magician. And I feel like what happens is this aggressive takeover in the beginning of the month really makes space for you to be able to create. And the Magician has all the tools he already needs right there in front of him to do all of it. So what do you need to do? You need to add a little love, right? So this is about seeing yourself and going within. But it's not about avoidance. And that's the biggest thing that I want you to pay attention to, because Jupiter, Neptune can make us do a lot of avoidance, a lot of illusion, a lot of distraction. And I think that if you're feeling the aggression coming towards you and it's hurting your feelings after everything that you've done to try to smooth things over, make things better, whatever, yada, 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 yada. I feel like you're just done. It really feels like you want to escape from the onslaught of anger and frustrations and pain and all of that. So I want you to escape from it too, but I just don't want you to be in those situations. I don't want you to put yourself back into the situation where you feel like there's going to be this aggression and anger and pain and sadness and everything coming at you all of the time. So, and the Libra full moon in your 12th house is going to be focusing on the inner qualities of who you are. And it's the shadow work, right? This is your shadow work time. This is the time of year with the Libra full moon where you really get to take a good hard look, especially if you're a Scorpio rising with a Libra sun or Libra, like you have Libra planets in the 12th house. This is in a really big way going to push you inside. And I mean, it does every single year when we have the Scorpio or when we have the Libra full moon every single year, it pushes you to go within and to really look at yourself, but are you doing it? And so you got to ask yourself during those times if you're being honest, because if you're not being honest, then you're going to let this aggression keep coming back at you over and over and over again. And you deserve better than that. We all do. But it's nobody else can change that. You have to be the one that's willing to change it. And you're on the path. These are the distractions. This Knight of Swords, those are the distractions that can knock us off because we start to believe them. We start to believe the things that the people are saying, the words that the people are saying, instead of trusting our own intuition and creating from a place that we know to be true, which is inside of us, right? So when the sun, so Mercury will be moving into Taurus this month, the sun will be moving into Taurus this month, and we'll have that solar eclipse at the end of the month. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in the extended, but what that means for you is your relationships are going to be super, super highlighted during Taurus season. And because this Libra full moon and the Aries axis is about relationships, this is that, you know, it's time to weed out the bad ones. I hate to say it that way. Does this mean that every Scorpio rising or every Scorpio sun is going to break up from their relationship? No. What it means is we are constantly evolving and constantly growing. And if that means that you need to evolve and make new boundaries, then do that. And if people show up for you and express their, wanting to like help you in those boundaries, that's great. But if people are coming to you and they're not respecting your boundaries at all, you're going to see very, very clearly during this time about that. But if you don't know what those boundaries that you need for yourself, this Libra full moon is going to show you. Okay. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you in the extended.